Vancouver is doing, guys. What are your thoughts?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Get out there with Bradley. Then it's Jared Sullinger. Then it's Johnson, and it's Urban in at the three, the small forward. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then there's Grant. Then it's Thompson. The 76ers trail by 6. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's stolen by Johnson.
He didn't fool anybody with the crossover, and all he got for his trouble was the ball taken from him. Embarrassing.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Thompson. Inside. Bradley dishes to Sullinger. The rebound by Grant.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Santana, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Landry comes in for Nerlens Noel. Robert Covington's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Oh! That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
Here's Irvin. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Smooth's got 5 points now this quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Okafor inside. Sullinger's there. Okafor kicks to Stauskas. Knocks it loose. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Vancouver as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-4 run. And we'll be back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown fans are witnessing here tonight. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
And what a game for the kid. 19 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Now, here is Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Smooth out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's the kid. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Bradley in at the 2. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Here's Santana. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Santana! The Kids got the lead up to 14 now for Vancouver. Philadelphia shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And the Kid picks up the foul.
Santana.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Stauskas, the pass to Smith. He feeds it to Okafor. Smith outside. Okafor sets the pick for Smith. And here's Covington from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Covington's got 5 points now in the quarter. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10th.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Noel comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Robert Covington.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Santana, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Now into the lineup for the 76ers.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Grant.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Five to shoot. Pass to Noel. Vancouver pulls it in, and they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here.
And in their season series against this squad last year, very lopsided in their favor.
Yeah, they swept them and basically told them in how they played, you're not on our level yet. And they look to continue that dominance tonight.
At the elbow, it's Thompson. Embiid dishes to Thompson. Back to Embiid. Tries it from 19. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Embiid's got his first bucket in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irvin. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The 76ers trail by 15. Now the dish to Embiid. Now the pass to Grant. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Noel. He hits the shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Vancouver leading by 13. Taking a look at the 76ers. Carl Landry is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Stauskas in at the 2-guard spot.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
The feed now to Okafor. A baseline J. And he's able to get it back. And that one's good. Okafor's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia. Vancouver has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Santana. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And Vancouver leads by 13.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's Okafor. A second chance effort. Cannot hit. Good D by Sullinger.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Okafor. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Vancouver leading by 11. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. The kid passes to Irvin. From deep. It's rebounded by Stauskas.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Smith kicks to Okafor. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Here's the kid. Passes it to Bradley. Here's Smooth. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Grant Thompson, number 12.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the kid. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Landry. Now the 76ers on the break. It's deflected. Here's Smooth. Throws it up high. Stolen by Landry. Dishes it to Grant. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Santana, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.